Hello, this is Alex Ivy, and this is the Exothermic Lab. What we'll be doing today is we're going to be working with hydrogen peroxide, and we're going to be breaking it down. Hydrogen peroxide's chemical formula is H2O2, 2 hydrogen, 2 oxygen, and today we're going to be attempting to break it down into oxygen, O2, and water, H2O. It's going to create an exothermic reaction. An exothermic reaction is a reaction that transfers energy or heat to the surrounding area. And on the opposite end of that, if it was an endothermic reaction, it would be heat or energy from the surrounding area transferred to it. But this is going to be exothermic. What we're going to attempt to do, I'm theorizing, is we're going to have this hydrogen peroxide. We're going to mix it with some yeast, some food coloring, some soap, and some water. And what's going to happen is when this hydrogen peroxide is mixed with the yeast and is shown to the light, it's going to create a chemical reaction creating air and oxygen. It's going to split apart and create air and oxygen, air and water. Especially this yeast will help break it down faster. The yeast has something called catalase, which is going to help break it. It's a naturally occurring product in the environment. A lot of living creatures have it. It helps break down hydrogen peroxide in the environment. So this yeast has it, and we're going to use it for this reaction. So first, we're going to get some hydrogen peroxide. First, we're going to pour it in this transparent cup. Gonna go a little bit. Gonna add a little bit of soap, which will make the bubbles. And we're gonna add a little bit of food coloring, which it will show when the bubbles are produced, it will show the different colors. So I'm gonna add a little blue, which there's already blue in there, but I'm gonna add a little bit more. Let me open this. I'd open another one, but I guess I've already committed to the blue, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this one now. If I can get it open. Let me grab my pen here. Okay. Okay, could play that over there. Gonna stir this all together, mix the soap, mix the hydrogen peroxide. Okay, and in another cup, I'm going to add some water. Oop, getting it everywhere. Not as much. Okay, and I have a packet of yeast, which I am going to open here. It's quite hard to open. And this yeast has catalase, as I had already talked about, and catalase helps break down hydrogen peroxide in the environment already. Okay, got that all in there. I'm gonna stir this together. So I'm just going to review what I had said in a short summary before this happens. I'm theorizing that we have the hydrogen peroxide, the soap, and the dye in here. I'm going to add the yeast and the water, And the yeast is going to break down the hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, into air and water. So we're gonna have the air trying to escape in the bubbles. So you're gonna see a rise of bubbles. It's gonna be this foam rise up, and it's going to be also colored with the dye. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's definitely rising. Got a lot of bubbles. It is blue. Okay. All right. So just from initial reaction, we have a lot of bubbles, a lot of the air trying to escape, especially down here. It rose up with the foam with the air trying to escape. So if you feel of it, it should have some heat because it is have a little heat to it because it is an exothermic reaction. But my name is Alex Ivy. This is the lab for exothermic reaction. Have a good day. Thanks.